And it is 7 days to my nephew's wedding in Porto, Portugal. And what I am finding, if you've been following the last several days, we are really in the plan B stage of this of this of this endeavor because I thought I had everything, well thought out, well planned. Everything was going to go smooth as it could be, and there's just things happening that are outside my control. So I am switching to trying to get ready to pack. I still have a couple of days. I leave on Wednesday, which is in 2 or 3 days, and I need to pack. So I have some stuff to do, but I started trying to get things together. I showed you yesterday I got my shoes and I got a swimsuit, so I got those things taken care of. We talked about the sunglasses are out. That's just not going to happen. I guess I will be taking a cap of some kind. I had thought that I would try to get outside quite a bit, and between work and rain, there's been a lot of rain lately. I have not been able to. I have these plans. It's like, well, at lunchtime, I'll just go out and walk. I'll walk for 30 minutes or so. That'll be my lunch hour. And then I'm out in the sun. And, not that I would be absolutely dark or anything, but maybe I can have a little bit of tan, just a little bit, so I don't get sunburned when we're in Portugal, because I know we're going to be out a lot then, and there's nothing that can ruin your vacation more than a bad sunburn. So I really thought that I would, it wouldn't be a problem, but it has been a problem. And so, plan B, while I was at the store, I bought some sunscreen, and which is, what, that's a good thing to have anyway. But I'm going to have some sunscreen to try to keep from getting sunburned. I got and I don't know exactly what the electrical outlets are like in Portugal. I'm not sure, but I have my universal adapter, which even has USB things in the bottom of it. So I think that I should be good for this. This should be able to handle anything that we have got. So that kind of helps with the power part. And so I've been talking and talking and talking about this package I ordered. And I got a notice today that it had been delivered. I've looked everywhere for it, and it's not here. It's not here. So I went back and I double checked it, and I have no idea how this happened. None whatsoever. But for whatever reason, they delivered it to the address of my old house. I don't even know how they got the address of my old house. I don't, I mean, how does that even work? I had to, in order for them to take my credit card, I had to verify my billing address for the credit card to go through. And somehow, I really can't even imagine where they even got my old street address from. But I went over there, no one's home. Package was anywhere that I could find. I don't know. I do not know. And so I was able to get the phone numbers of the people who own my old house now. And I've called over there. I couldn't get them. I had to leave a message. I don't know if I will get it before I leave. I don't know if I'm going to get it at all. For all I know, they didn't accept the package. They sent it back. I just don't know. I have zero idea where that is, and zero idea if I'm even going to get it before we go to Portugal. So we'll see. I guess we'll see. So that's day 7 of getting ready for Portugal. Last week was kind of crazy. So the last 2 weeks, I haven't been able to have any more Portuguese lessons with Adriano. And I don't know. I've been all at once, the fact that I've been doing stuff on Portugal and all this stuff. Now my Instagram feed is now suddenly, just in the last week or so, filling up with stuff from Portugal. Before that, I was getting some stuff, but it was primarily kind of Brazilian stuff. But now it's all Portugal, and I'm sitting there listening to it and looking at it, and I'm thinking, I might be in trouble here. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen. We'll figure it out. So that's my update for 7 days to my nephew's wedding, and we're getting here to. And again, I don't even know how the rest of this last week is going to go. Maybe I'll get the package. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll get everything packed. Maybe I won't. Maybe, maybe I'll be able to do some video while we're traveling. Maybe not. I guess we just have to live with uncertainty here. So, all right, my friends, that is day 7, and maybe we'll be back for day 6. If you think any of these are fun, then maybe you might want to, share this with a friend, maybe even like the video, maybe subscribe. This is my third 50-day challenge. I held up 4 fingers. This is my third 50-day challenge. The first one, 50 days of trash. That was actually a pretty good one. The second one, 50 days of fitness. That one really wasn't for everybody. That one was really for people who were in the same situation I was. I've had cancer a couple of times. I was starting over from scratch. And luckily, I know quite a bit about exercise, but it for people who've been exercising and stuff a while, it probably seemed like watching paint dry. But if you're getting ready from scratch, I think it was pretty helpful. And I've lost 20 something pounds, and I could tell a big difference. So anyway. And this one is getting ready for my nephew's wedding. And this one, actually, maybe that was some of the problem, is there were so many things going on here. We're trying to learn Portuguese. We're trying to get the clothes figured out. We're trying to learn about Porto and the tourism. And we're trying to, get all this stuff together. And it was a lot to kind of do in 50 days. I'm sure it seemed really scattered. But that's it, my friends. 7 days, and my nephew, actually, his actual wedding was a week from yesterday. I did the countdown so that day 1 was the day he got married. And so a week from today, he'll already be married. And we will be in the post-wedding, whatever happens on that day. So. All right, my friends, that's it. Have a great day, and maybe I'll see you tomorrow for 6 days. Take care. Bye.